Welcome and God bless you. I'm Matthew Brown, and thank you for tuning in to another edition to MLB Life Lessons. I'm delighted that this special edition is taking place because this past weekend we experienced a phenomenal time with our youth department. Our Youth Explosion Weekend took place with a great reception for two wonderful people that are very deserving. You'll meet them later. 40 years of ministry in 40 years of youth ministry in the local church, and then we had our celebration luncheon, our high school luncheon, and at that luncheon, my guest today, Bryce Alex Worthy, was phenomenal in playing with a multimedia presentation, and I want to welcome him in this particular edition. Welcome. We're glad to have you, man. Listen, you tore that sax up. I'm just saying. You were phenomenal. Tell me about your passion for music.
My passion for music generally started to watch my brother and Jesse boys play in church, and I've always kind of had an ear for music. I'd be in the basement listening to my dad's old records, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And
whoa! Your dad, the deacon, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
But it all came just as a passion. Just I always had an ear for the horn section, and just watching my brother grow in church, and it really inspired me to want to be involved and be a musician as well.
In terms of developing, because we're talking about sort of life lessons, what was the shaping influences around? I got listening to other music, growing up at the church, but what was it for you when you knew that moment? How do you describe that moment when you know this is my passion? What does that feel like for you?
It was, I don't know, it just kind of came. It's still kind of surreal. I haven't really tapped in, but my foundation, what my parents instilled in me and raised in me and my whole family, because it does take a village to raise a child, and just from my grandmother laying that strong foundation, and this is just an area that I can that fits me, and I can get into ministry and be able to minister to others.
And you minister really well. I want to also share with our audience that you're not just a musician that's sort of hopping around for gigs. You're a committed believer. You're a committed Christian, and you're doing a wonderful work as a part of our band here at the church. But what are some of the musical influences that helped shape you? Some of the people that are out there.
Musical influences, I listen to a lot of Donald Hayes, Kirk Whalum, Dave Koz. He's more of a smooth jazz, contemporary jazz. A lot of mainstream jazz artists. I kind of put all those together, especially John Albright, put all those together and kind of establish my own type of style.
And so you would see your style as sort of a blend. Because I'm telling you, what y'all did last Saturday was amazing. From a multimedia perspective, it was absolutely incredible that we had not only a PowerPoint presentation, we had a dancer, we had someone signing, and then you playing on top of a track. That just blew the audience away. Before we sign off, I want to ask you about this. I know that you're in school. Tell me about the degree that you're pursuing.
I'm pursuing civil engineering.
And so in this civil engineering, this is sort of one of the things that you want to do, but your passion may be around music.
Yeah.
So how would you encourage other young men that are following their sort of academics and doing their life pursuit in terms of their function? How would you help them to separate their function from their passion?
Do what makes you happy. Don't let people push you into an area that you're not really comfortable in. If you have a passion for something, make sure you pursue it. Because if you have a passion for it, it'll make you happy, and you'll always be satisfied with what you do and the work that you do.
Hey, listen, this is Matthew Brown. This has been MLB Life Lessons, but I want you to take us out. Give us a little bit. We got a minute. Give us something. Man, we're delighted to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you, man. Bless you. You've been watching MLB Life Lessons. We'll see you next week.